There are some that like the city grass that's smooth and curried green. Theater strangling collars, wagons run by.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Chris with GoBob on GoBob's Cattle Hour. And today we're at the OCA convention. We just kind of finished up setting up our booth here and wanted to shoot a little promo video for the new CowBoss from Pearson, Livestock equipment. And I've got Bryce Sawin with me today. And Bryce brought this up from Vernon to us today so we could, this is kind of its maiden voyage.
It really is its maiden voyage. Absolutely, yep.
Kind of excited about the whole system. And I've asked Bryce to kind of walk us through, starting from the front all the way to the back to give everybody an idea of how the CowBoss is put together and all the options.
You bet. Thank you, Chris, and we sure are glad that you guys were wanted to show it for us. I think that there's probably no better spot than OCA convention to release the CowBoss right here in the middle of cattle country. And of course, we call it the CowBoss because that's who manages the ranches, and they're the ones that make the day-to-day decisions, and we wanted to give them something that they could manage with, and we saw the trend of more guys that are out there and they're using the portable corral systems and they're wanting to work cattle right there on the spot, not just gather them. And so we wanted to use some kind of tool that would truly help them. And in true Pearson fashion, we wanted to make sure it was going to last 40 years and that they could use it for not just this generation, but the next. Right. This particular one, of course, we've got all the bells and whistles on it for the show. We set this one up with electric system, so it's got electric jacks on both the front and the end to lift it up and down for you to set it.
And that's a 12-volt.
It is a 12-volt system. The way that would be, again, you would just plug it into your pickup normally. Of course, we set it up on a battery for here. Right. You just plug it right into the tail of your pickup. Run it up and down just like you would, and just a really simple little system for a guy to use. You can also keep it as simple as you want. If you just want to be all manual on this system, just like our chutes, you can use the jack system just like we have on the others. This particular one, we put the gravity head gate on. You can also pick the self-catch head gate, your choice. We did not put the rear control, but if you wanted to, you could run this one front or rear if you put the rear control on. As we went through it, we decided we wanted to use all the updated latches, everything, and try to make this chute as handy as possible. So we've got the updated neck door with the view up above, the quick handle, the quick latches. I really like that latch. If I've got 2 syringes, I can hit it with my elbow, and I can make it work. Yeah. Just typical of all Pearson chutes, both left and right exit. I like that. Like I've told you a bunch of times, I like to use my chute to sort cattle out of. So if I want to sort cows, bulls, calves, I'm able to do it and go 3 ways. Of course, integrated into all of our doors. Again, this one, quick latch branding gates. Those are really smooth. They flip right out of the way, so you can do any of the work that you need to do front or back.
And I will say, too, Bryce, just to add, there's a lot of room right here for you guys that want to do freeze branding, and you're putting those number brands on the hip. You got room to do it in this chute.
Yeah, we wanted to keep this chute as open as possible when we built it so that it worked. Same thing down below. This one's a little bit different than the typical old school Pearson chutes from the fact that we don't lift out anymore. We swing them out and they get out of the way. You're able to do everything that you can. Follow the old same pattern, the Pearson parallel squeeze from 30 to 9 inches so that you can go to working cows and calves however you want to do it. This one does have the built-in, or not built-in, but it has a removable brisket bar in it that you're able to keep the cows up or bulls up, anything that you need to do while you're doing it.
Right.
As we work back, we did put the XL package in it to make sure that, again, it was as handy as possible for people to use out in the middle of the pasture. So if you need to set it up and you're doing an AI or doing your palpation in the fall to make sure cows are bred, it's right there, handy and ready to go. Yeah. As we move back, we put the bifold tailgate into it. Again, this is probably my favorite gate that we build. I just really think this one, it's so nice that you can work this gate from the back or the front. If you're back here and you're working cows across, you can flip it up. And then as you work ahead, once you get it, you can pull it, drops, closes. And so you can work it front and back, whatever you want to do.
Got that new paint on.
Absolutely. A little sticky on the new paint. We did integrate our double adjust alley here. Again, when Pearson designed their alley, they went dual adjust, just like the chutes. You can go from 30 inches to 16 inches, and in 2 seconds you're working calves from your cows. If you choose to, you can put a scale system in it to help you manage. I think we're seeing more and more producers all the time that want to do more management. Well, it's right here. The person that's working this part back here, they can record all of the weights. We've got it set up on the other side on this particular unit for what we're doing today. We went ahead and built our own scale base. The other ones just weren't heavy enough. They just didn't do what we do. And so on this particular one, we put the Gallagher wireless under there. Boy, how handy can it be? You just push a button and you are set and ready to go. And so I really like this area. I'm glad we did it. And most of those portable corrals, they either have a really short alley or no alley at all, and it gives you some holding capacity to make it work. Absolutely. And then the final touch on this one, the horizontal roll gate. For this particular one, we put it here. Quite honestly, I do like this gate too. It's really nice. If you got the kids working at the back, I like it because it's easy for them to run and catch the next one, and they get to work really front to back. This is the CowBoss, and it's going to be a lot of fun, I think, and hopefully we'll find a lot of producers that'll find it useful.
Well, I think so. Like you were talking about, a lot of guys are going to the pasture. A lot of people have lease places, so that's where they're putting their portable corral. They can roll in here with the Pearson CowBoss, set it in front of your portable corral, and off you go. It just makes sense.
Yep, and you can reduce some shrink, and you save some fuel. You just go down through it, and there's a lot of savings to be had for working cattle right there out in the pasture.
No doubt. Well, everybody, this is Chris with the GoBob Cattle Hour. I appreciate Bryce coming up from Vernon today and bringing us the CowBoss so we could feature it at the OCA convention this weekend. Glad to do that. We're proud to be a dealer for Pearson at GoBob.
Well, we sure appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet. So if you're watching on YouTube or whatever, be sure and share, like, comment, do all that social media stuff. And we'll catch you on the next episode. And keep a leg on both sides.
On the bus, with his hooves a flashing lightning from a cloud of Texas dust, and the bawling of the cattle.